Isaac Okoro is one of the top prospects in this year's NBA draft, and he's also one of the best athletes in this year's draft. But does he deserve to go as high as he is getting projected? I don't know. In today's video, we'll talk about Isaac Okoro and whether or not he is overrated. Let's get right into it. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, if you have not already liked this video, I would greatly appreciate if you did it right now. I'm uploading every day, so I'd really appreciate your support. But anyways, getting right into this video, Isaac Okoro is projected to go as high as the number 3 overall pick in this year's NBA draft. And to be honest, I don't think that he deserves to be that high. I've also seen him as low as the number 13 pick, and let me just be honest, I don't think he deserves to go that low either, but I do think number 3 is pretty high, and I've seen him at number 3 in quite a bit of mock drafts. So what I like about his game, because even though I don't think he deserves to go number 3, I still do think he's a very solid prospect. So the things that I like about his game are his athleticism. He's a very good athlete. He has good speed. He bursts to the rim. He gets to the basket very quickly. I think he has potential to be a great slasher. I also like his motor. This dude is non-stop on both ends. I love how hard he plays. I like his effort. He's not like some of the guys where he just gets taken out of the game or he lets stuff get in his head and he quits. This dude is giving his 100% the whole entire game, so I definitely like that about him. The other thing I like about him is his defense and his potential to be even better on defense because of his motor, because of his athleticism. And the final thing that I like about Isaac Okoro is his strength and his body type. I think that his body is more NBA ready than a lot of the other prospects. Anthony Edwards, in my opinion, has the most NBA ready body. He just looks like an NBA player already. But Isaac Okoro is probably a close second. I think that he has that body type that you want to see in an NBA prospect. Now, even though I like Isaac Okoro, and those are all the things I like about him, I do think he is still not the top 3 prospect that some people are making him out to be. And so some of the things I don't like about him are, first off, his raw skills. Isaac Okoro is an inconsistent shooter. I think you could call him streaky at best, like that's kind of being nice. He's really a more below average shooter, and I really think that this will not translate well to the NBA. This is something he definitely needs to work on. Like I said, just inconsistent. He just needs to get a more consistent jump shot and be able to knock down at least open threes at a consistent, rate. This season, he would be okay some games, but some games he was not a very good shooter at all. So like I said, in the NBA, I just think he needs to be a much better shooter. The other thing is his ball handling, and while his ball handling is not as raw as his shooting, it is still not the best. I think that he's a good ball handler, but he's nothing great, and he'll definitely need to improve this as well. I think I saw flashes of good ball handling when he pushes it in transition. Like, one of the things I like about him is his athleticism and his motor, how he's always going. And I think that his ball handling kind of reflected that. He likes to push in transition. So that's one thing that I think that he could kind of build off of. Like I said, his ball handling is actually pretty good, but I don't think it's quite at that NBA ready level yet. Another thing that I don't like is his average size and length. Now, even though I think that he has a lot of potential, size-wise and length-wise, he's an average size shooting guard. He's nothing special. He has no special size, no size advantage on other players. So in a way, I don't want to say that's a disadvantage because he's average, so he's not at a disadvantage size-wise, but that's another thing that, sets him apart from other prospects. Like, other prospects have better size and length, if that makes sense, than Isaac Okoro. And the last thing that I don't like about him is just how high he's projected. Like I said before, I just don't like him going top 3. In my opinion, he is not a top 3 prospect in this year's draft. For me personally, I just don't see Isaac Okoro as a top 3 pick, really because of 2 things. I think that if a team is going for an NBA ready prospect, there are more NBA ready prospects than Isaac Okoro. Even though I did say he has an NBA body already, so that's not an issue when it comes to him transitioning to the NBA. Like I mentioned, his skills are very raw, especially his shooting and ball handling. So I think that those are 2 things that really need to be developed more before he is ready to really make a true impact on an NBA team. So like I said, if a team wants an NBA ready prospect that can make an impact right away, Isaac Okoro is not the guy. However, I think that if a team is going for a high ceiling prospect that they want to develop for a few years and then put into the rotation, Isaac Okoro is not the best answer for that either. I think there are players with higher ceilings than Isaac Okoro who have more superstar potential than Isaac Okoro, who just need a little bit of development. Isaac Okoro is kind of that in-between guy. He's that combination of NBA ready yet prospect at the same time. He's that combination of a guy who has potential but also, needs a little bit more development, if that makes any sense. So for that reason, I think that Isaac Okoro deserves to go top 10 because he's that perfect combination of potential and NBA readiness. But also that combination makes him a guy who I don't want to take top 3 because there are better things for what a team is looking for, if that makes any sense. So in my opinion, Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, Killian Hayes, then you have LaMelo Ball. All of these guys should be taken above Isaac Okoro because they just have better value to a team. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I didn't mean to bash Isaac Okoro in any way. In fact, I think he'll be a very solid NBA player, but I just don't think these top 3 projections are warranted. I don't think he's that good or he's that good of a prospect to be taken that high. But anyways, just leave your thoughts in the comments section down below and let me know what you guys think about Isaac Okoro. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.